Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SA Accounting Academy. Here's a short clip on one of our previous webinars. I hope that you really do enjoy it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. We're going to be talking about how to develop your own business continuity and disaster response plan during this time. Um, so, yeah, I think it's going to be an incredible journey. I am Nestine Botha. I'm a chartered accountant and registered auditor. I do run my own firm as well. Um, so I've implemented the things that I will be speaking about this morning in my own practice. This session is not pre-recorded as per usual because it's a pro bono session. So what I wanted to do was just really touch base with all of you on this topic, and I'm just going to be speaking live and speaking from the heart, and I'm going to see how much I can help you this morning. Okay, so it's going to be a bit more informal than our usual sessions, but I do believe that you will get an incredible amount of value from it. So I just want to let you know, if you do have questions, please pop them into the chat. I will dedicate about the last half hour to 20 minutes to answering all of your questions. But you feel free to type them into the chat as they pop up. I will then find them in the last 30 to 20 minutes and respond to all of them. Okay, and I do want you to encourage I do want to encourage you to ask questions, because that is how we stimulate engagement and make sure that each and every single one of you walks away with a lot of value from this session. Okay, so let me just start off by saying, I do have some free resources available for you that I have made for some of our chartered accountants, our professional practices, and also just normal SMEs. So I put the link for you on this slide. Happy to share it with you. So if you do enjoy what I'm talking about now, I have free resources up on this site. You're very welcome to go over there and download and help yourself. There are other recorded sessions as well, especially with how to deal with everything now that we are in a post-corona economy. Okay, so then let's go for this. Okay, just a bit more on exactly who I am and why you should be listening to me this morning. Like I said, Nestine, I'm a chartered accountant, registered auditor. This year, I've been nominated the second time as one of the top 35 under 35 chartered accountants in South Africa with SAICA. So I am extremely excited about that. Also, I'm the creator and host of the Magic is in the Numbers series on Influencer Magazine, the founder of the first virtual audit firm in South Africa, and managing director and founder of Coloring for COVID, Born to Count, The Audit Pro, ProTech Accounting Solutions, ProTech Sales Solutions, and ProTech Training Solutions. So I've been around the block a few times, and it's fun. I do enjoy entrepreneurship and especially practice management. So I'm going to really focus on giving you some practical assistance this morning. I also used to teach before I went into practice. So I used to teach at Northwest University and then at the University of Cape Town. Ever since then, I've been teaching online. So I do believe you're in good hands. Okay, so without further ado, so with your business continuity and disaster recovery plan, I believe it is all about the strategy. Okay, so I don't want this to be a theoretical session where you hear a lot of theory and you're like, okay, yes, no, I remember that from previous studies and everything, but so what? I want this to really help you to put the ball back in your court. So I want this session to help you to put yourself in a position of power in your business. Look, I know more than anyone Well, okay, not more than anyone, but just like all of you, I am in business right now. And I have also been going through these uncertain times, with Corona that's happening, and all of a sudden everything is locked down. And even though I run a virtual audit firm, so all of our systems are online, so our processes and procedures haven't changed that much. Obviously, our clients have been affected, especially clients in construction, those in tourism. It's such an uncertain time. And to be in the front and center at this time, leading your team and going forward and having to make the right decisions for your business all the time, it's a daunting task. It's really, really hectic. But having said that, I really do believe, and I have experienced myself in this time, if we can just hold on to hope. So don't panic, keep calm, go back to what you know, go back to your numbers, go back to the actual physical data. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. We calmly sit down and we plan everything out. And that is exactly how we are then putting ourselves in a position where we are now empowered to make the right decisions for our businesses. And I think as a leader in business, it is so important to recognize how important it is for you to put yourself in that empowered position in your business. So that is where I believe this topic fits into what we are doing as practice managers during this time. Okay, so just wanted to say that. Then let's just quickly look at how does this fit into the bigger picture of the total practice management. Okay, so ever since, I've been preaching this model ever since Corona basically hit us, because I've experienced that this is the one model that works for me every time. And the more I work with other accountants and bookkeepers and people in professional practices and services, the more I see that this is a model that really, really works for us to put us in that position of power. So I want you to just remember that the 5 elements that is going to help you to survive Corona and also to create a high income practice, because that's why we're here, right? We want to make sure everything that we do brings the best results possible. So how do we do that? I have these 5 elements that we always look at whenever I work with people in practice. So the first one is your attitude. And I know this sounds cliche. Oh my goodness. And I'm speaking to accountants and bookkeepers and numbers people. Just hear me out, okay? Just for a minute. The very first thing that you actually need to do is work on your attitude. And guys, I cannot tell you how important this has been in my life and in my team and in my practice with keeping everything on track. You can have all the business processes documented in the world. If you are going at 165 kilometers an hour, miles per hour, and burning out and losing hope, or you're just not in a position of power in your own mind, that is where things really start to go astray. But on the other hand, if you can have, an online attitude, an attitude where you embrace and accept and see the opportunity in change, where you can keep calm under pressure, where you can be in that position of power just all the time so that you can make the right decisions, this is where everything literally starts. So ever since we entered this very difficult time, me specifically, it's difficult for me because I'm an accountant first, so I want to focus on the numbers all the time and the spreadsheets and getting things done and the business processes and efficiency and productivity. But I have been forcing myself to take that extra 30 minutes, and you don't need much, just 30 minutes a day, just to center myself, maybe do some mindfulness exercising, breathing, exercising, whatever you need to do to make sure that your attitude and your mind stays in a place of power.
I hope that you enjoyed that video. For more of our webinar videos, go to www.accountingacademy.co.za. Thank you and have a lovely day.